room. Who Russell Westbrook is staying in LA, by the way. This is not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. They better figure that because he's not going nowhere.
And he's gonna play the first couple of months, and however the first couple of months goes is whether or not he's going to end up finishing the season. I think if he plays bad the first couple of months, he's not gonna play another game. If he plays good and it works out, then we fine. They're gonna give him a very short leash.
So what do you think is gonna happen with Russ? So wait. When you say he's not gonna finish the season, do you mean that he's gonna get cut mid-season, or like just benched, or just like sent home, or you think he's gonna get traded?
Probably some sort of like where they just sit him down until they can trade him type situation, where like something like they'll sit Russ and then to the deadline and see what happens, and then they might not just suit him back up again. Because if they start off bad and it's not working out, it's gonna be pretty obvious what the reason is. And I haven't seen any signs of Russell Westbrook's ego slowing down or him thinking willing to take a back seat. Everything I've heard and everything we've seen, obviously with him splitting with his agent and the reasons of why that happened, we haven't seen anything that indicates he's willing to take a back seat, willing to maybe come off the bench, willing to maybe sit in the crunch time, willing to maybe.
Like, have you seen
for the best lineup? For the best lineup.
What? Who?
LeBron is he not one of the greatest floor raisers of all time? Just get him out there, give him a basketball, give him Anthony Davis, whoever's balling the most that night between Reed, Juan Toscano Anderson, Lonnie Walker, Thomas Bryant. We got plenty of guys who can produce. Just those lineups could be clicking much better than a Russell Westbrook lineup like we saw a lot last year. And if he's just not willing to take that backseat, it's not going to work out. It's going to be very similar, and they're going to come out to a very bad start. I'm not saying maybe, and then somehow Russ, he ends up out of the lineup, I'll say for an injury or whatever the reason may be, and they'll see like, damn, and they start winning some games, and they see like, and it starts to become obvious he's the reason why we're playing so bad. They're either going to sit him, and they're going to trade him, or he's just going to be like, this is last year, so it's not that big of a consequence if that does happen. It could be like sort of a John Wall situation or something like that where you just don't play him. And I think the Lakers without him, if LeBron can be LeBron James, Anthony Davis can be Anthony Davis, they'll be just fine with the role. With the young pieces they signed surrounding them, they can get up and down now. They won't be getting ran out of the gym by OKCs, by the Wizards. Those young teams really got the best of the Lakers last season. We saw that multiple times. I think with the adjustments they made, going younger, LeBron coming off of pretty much a light year. Anthony Davis basically getting 2 years of rest. Darvin Ham,
he was hurt.
It's rest. 2 years of rest. He wasn't playing. Darvin Ham, I just saw him. I just listened to Darvin Ham's story. I just listened to Darvin Ham on All the Smoke. Amazing episode. That dude could sell but I can't think of him. But
yeah, he was saying all the right things.
He was cold, and they talked about how he came, how he's a straight shooter, how he's gonna hold everybody accountable. Talked about that multiple times, how he don't hold back. It don't matter who you are, he's gonna get on you, and they're gonna get after you. How he's constant communication with Anthony Davis, constant communication with LeBron, constant communication with Russell Westbrook, and getting to know all the young guys they brought in. But it just seems like everything will go right in the correct direction. But I hope I'm wrong. But if somehow they figure it out, they just haven't had much time to figure it out last season. They won't have much time this year, just only training camp and whatnot. It's just not looking too good for Russell Westbrook. I hope I'm wrong. They come out, they somehow figure it out. But I'm not. It's just everything indicates that it's just not going. It's going to come out and be the same thing with him. I'm not.
When you said the Lakers will be just fine with LeBron and Anthony, what is your definition of just fine for the Lakers?
If they have LeBron and Anthony Davis healthy, just fine is like a north of 50 wins.
Hey, man, no talking about my Series X. I like my Series X. My Series X serves me really well. I play one video game. That video game being NBA 2K. I do not need all that damn memory to play NBA 2K. Now, you said what?
Who said Series S? I think he's mad because you don't got PlayStation, but I don't know.
Nah, he's talking about because you know that they got the like better Xbox than what I got, like the big black one. But like it's like a terabyte. I play one fucking game. I don't play. I play literally one game, 2K.
I play two, but I feel you.
You play what? What's the
I play actually 3, 2K, Madden, and GTA. I mean not GTA and Warzone on Call of Duty.
And Madden I ain't played Madden since
Madden is fire, bro. I'm getting nice. I'm in like an online league with all 32 people field, and like it's pretty dope.
Fair, but no. So you said your definition of just fine for the Lakers is what?
It's up north of 50 wins.
You think they're gonna win 55 games?
North of 50, whatever, anything above anything in that range.
More than 50 games.
Yeah, that's what an ideal Lakers season should be with. You got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, just those two.
Not winning 50 games. Yes, I don't think they're gonna be healthy enough to win 50 games.
I think they will. It's time for that to.
I give them maximum 48.
Well, they're overdue for another healthy year. They approved to us that they can beat. They've already proved to us that they can pull it off. unlike the Clippers. So that's why there's so much faith that it can be done again. Off of basically 2 years of rest, we got booed in the first round the year before last, and this year didn't even make the play in. Plenty of rest. These guys should be loaded up and motivated. They here to talk. Kevin Garnett done called Anthony Davis out. Everybody done called him out. He here to chatter. It's overdue now. It's overdue. They hear it. Anthony Davis is shooting with league shooter. Like everything is pointing in the direction where this is the year now. Like we got our 2 off years, but the Lakers is going to be fine next year. North of 50 wins. Like you said, you already predicted Anthony Davis to win Defensive Player of the Year. Don't act like you didn't do that.
Yeah, he better win it. I picked him to win it because he goddamn better win it.
LeBron should be able to get.
If he don't, God bless. LeBron gonna do what next year?
First team All NBA is what I said. First or second, or second. First or second.
Second.
Lonnie Walker maybe third. Lonnie Walker giving us 16 off the bench.
Lonnie Walker giving 16 points off the bench.
Juan Toscano Anderson gonna get us like 9 points on like 40%.
What are we doing right now?
What?
What are we actually doing right now, yo?
What are we
doing?
15,
what are we doing?
13, 5,
who like 13 points?
Lonnie Walker, 13, 14 from him.
So Lonnie Walker, who last year, Lonnie Walker,
Thomas Bryant, like 11 points, 7 boards, like 38% from 3. He stretched the floor.
I do like the Thomas Bryant pickup though. I did think the Thomas Bryant pickup was good. Just judging off where his career seemed to be headed before the ACL injury. I did like the Thomas Bryant pickup. I don't think the Lakers had a bad offseason. I think they had a solid offseason.
They did what they
made the acquisition. I just don't think they are going to be healthy enough to win 50 games. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But what Anthony Davis hasn't played. How many times has AD played 70 games? AD has played 70 games. No, dead ass twice. I swear to God, ever twice.
He play over 65 next year. If you want to bet a bottle on that, I'm down.
Who?
I bet a bottle he plays north of 60.
You said 65 at first. Which one is it? 60, 65. Which one is it? Which one is it?
You're trying to do 60? That says a lot though. If you're not trying to do
65.
60. That's crazy. You dodging the 60.
I'm gonna tell you, he's only played over. No, listen, he's only played over 65 games twice. I'm telling you, I don't know what world that you think he gonna come out and just play 70. If he plays 75 games, I will be floored. He played 75. Listen, he has played 75 games twice. That was when he was 23 and 24 years old.
He's coming off a whole year basically rest.
It's not rest. He was hurt, bro.
Like 29 years old. He's still like. I'm pretty sure he's changed his different things. Darvin Ham talked to him about take care of your body. That's one thing he said multiple times. He's told take care of your body.
Appreciate you, bro. Teddy, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Now you said what?
What was I saying? I said
take care
yeah, he gonna take care of everybody. They in his ear. Darvin Ham talked about how he tells AD about how it's all on him. Like that message has been made clear among everybody.
That's so incredible. But you look at history. 40 games last year. 36 last year, 36 the year before, 62 the year before. The 56 year don't really count because he set out half of the year. Then it was 75, 61, 68, 67, 64. So in what world? 60?
Yeah.
65.
So you got faith in AD then. So you saying you got that says a lot for
65.
What kind of bottle?
You don't have faith in 65?
What kind of bottle we been?
Reposado, Casamigos.
65.
See, look at you. You don't see. Look at you.
60. That's more. That says a lot more about you.
65. What we can do 65?
That says a lot more.
How?
You said it yourself.
We can't do 65. You literally said 65 at first. Then I hold on. You said 65. Then I read you the numbers and you changed your mind. We can't do 65.
62 and a half. 62 and a half.
63. I'll do 63.
All right, 63. All right, deal.
63.
All right, deal.
But yes, with history, it hasn't. It didn't even look at LeBron over the past couple of years. LeBron, who favorite player of all time, but I gotta be honest, over the past couple of years, 56, 45, 67, 55. That's his time in LA. Missed mad games.
Yeah, I know all about that. You know, y'all seen my LeBron, how I feel about LeBron at the live show we did. Y'all didn't check that out. Go ahead, check that out.
Yes, please go check out the live show. Actually, people still watch it consistently. I look at the views; people still watch it consistently. I want to do another one pretty soon. That was actually very, 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 very fun. But yes, his time in LA, 56, 45, 67, 55. So again, I like the pieces that they've added. I think Stanley Johnson had a really solid year last year. If Kendrick Nunn can fucking play.
Yes, I saw he's still not clear for 5-on-5, but I don't know why they keep talking
What do
about
you
that.
mean he's not clear for 5-on-5?
He's
not clear for 5-on-5.
Yeah, that's like a day ago. That report came out.
This? Like what did he do to himself, bro? I'm not even having his fame, but what did he do to himself? I've never heard
you. He hinted towards playing. He tweeted about playing in the Drew, and he cooked him. They was like, "What you talking about playing in the Drew?"
Who says playing in the Drew?
Kendrick Nunn was talking about playing in the Drew.
No, hell no, don't play no damn Drew. You no, hell no. Go sit in one of them fucking hyperbolic chambers. Put your knee in one of them hyperbolic chambers and make sure your ass is ready for opening day. Don't play
Kobe didn't take his ass to Germany like Kobe and get the knee surgery. Ain't that
get that Kobe knee from Germany?
Yeah, get that Kobe knee.
If Kendrick Nunn can fucking play, Taylor Horton Tucker, who did not take the step. First of all, I don't know what Lakers fans talked about Taylor Horton Tucker like he was goddamn, I don't know, James Worthy. I like Taylor Horton Tucker. He's a cool player, but what?
Yeah, that was a miss on Lakers Nation part, but it's still like you can't hang it up on him yet. It's still plenty of time.
I'm not hanging it up on him, but people talked about him like he was just about to go from 10 points to 20. That don't really happen.
It's insane how when he came back first this year, his first like 4 games, he was legit averaging like 27 a game. His first 4 games back. You remember that? Like, gee, what the it was. I remember we was on the pod calling him CJ McCollum. I'm not gonna.
No, that was Thomas was on the podcast. Don't put that on me. That was my former co-host TPJ. That was on this pod calling that man CJ McCollum. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. I was not the one saying that. No, don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. That was Mans that was on the pod doing that. That was not me. That was Mans. Mans was doing that.
But all right, anyways, but yeah, the drop off was he started the first 4 games just playing amazing. I think he was legit averaging like at least 26, like 7, like 6 rebounds, 5 assists. It was insane. He had the pace. He was getting 3 balls. He was in the mid range. He was just scoring from all 3 levels. He looked like he understood it. Like it was crazy. And then the drop off was I picked up in fantasy. Like I was laughing at people because I got him and stuff. Like it was that. Like I was so like I'm like, oh, it's lit.
I had him for half the year. I think I traded him.
He's here, but those first, I thought I had the steal of the century when I picked him up right before he came back from injury, and then it just all fell off so bad. But I don't.
Didn't he not hit a 3 for like 2 months?
Something like that.
He was shooting the motherfuckers too. Well, like he wasn't shooting. He was shooting the motherfuckers. he was shooting the motherfuckers too.
I actually did. When I asked Twitter, why did he get that $10 million a year? They said because of Clutch, and I'm like, that's probably what happened.
Clutch is an army, but they get the Navy. But yes, point being, wrapping up the Lakers, I don't think that they will be healthy enough to win over 50. I just can't see a word that they're healthy. Now, again, if by some reason they get to build a health and everything is okay, fine. But I don't think they'll be healthy enough to. History has shown me nothing over the past couple of years that the Los Angeles Lakers will be healthy enough to win 50 games of NBA basketball. Can't do it. Can't see it. But
that's
moving
fair.
on.